Everybody Midwest, dirty South, just bounce. Get your hands up, bounce. Come on, East Coast, West Coast, everybody just bounce.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bounce Media Network. I am your host, the one and only MC, Mr. J Ski, and I'm coming to you live and direct. Today we're going to talk about Unrivaled and how the W basically needs to stop Unrivaled. Okay, and when I say stop, meaning they need to do it by contract. All right, players are getting hurt, and then they're coming into the W season, and basically they're making themselves unavailable to play. All right, I remember last season, Kelsey Mitchell, she played over in China, and she kind of had a hand sprain or something like that, and then when she came into the 2024 season, not last season, 2024 season, with that hand sprain, she basically, it messed up her shot. Her shot was kind of off of almost the first half of the season, and she played through it, and then obviously it got better and better. I don't know how, considering she was still using it, but yeah, her shot was affected by it. All right, now we fast forward to today. As we all know, Kayla McBride, who plays for the Minnesota Lynx, she's out. She's out for the season. All right. She's not playing on Unrivaled this season, although she did play last season in Unrivaled Season 1, but she didn't play in Season 2 in lieu of going over to overseas. So she played over there, and recently she became injured. All right. At this moment, I'm not familiar with what her injury is. I think it's an ankle sprain or Achilles or something like that. But it's not a soft tissue injury. It's a season-ending injury. So she'll be out for the 2026 season for the Minnesota Lynx. Now, being that they do have the first or the second round draft pick, so they could potentially replace her with an AZ Fudd from Connecticut or something like that. I believe they have the second pick in the first round. So I'll check that later. But the reason I'm making the video is because we just found out recently, as of yesterday, that Aari McDonald is injured. All right, and she is playing in Unrivaled, or she wasn't up until this point. This week, she's playing in Unrivaled, and she was injured in Unrivaled rather, and yeah, she's out for the season. Now, we don't know who's actually coming back to the Fever, but it was wide speculation that she could potentially come back, come off the bench, and be a backup for Caitlin Clark. So, I don't know that as far as concrete information, but it was speculated. All right. So if that was the Fever's organization's intention to bring in Aari McDonald back, well, that's kind of nipped in the butt. She's out. Okay, from playing in Unrivaled. So I think there needs to be an exclusivity clause within the new CBA agreement that says players can't play in other organizations. All right. Now, the whole reason supposedly for the Unrivaled organization existence was to prevent players from going overseas. Well, as we saw last season, most of those players basically double dipped. They played in Unrivaled and they played overseas. Okay. Collecting checks from here and there, and then coming into the Fever. I mean, not the Fever, into the W, and basically coming in with soft tissues and undiagnosed injuries, and basically being out for half of the season, part of the season, and in some respects, all of the season. Okay. Aari McDonald, she became injured last season in the Fever. Sid Colson, she became injured. And, some of these players, like I said, coming in from, even from AU, from playing in that league and just coming into the Fever's league. I mean, I keep saying the Fever, sorry. Coming into the W with all these injuries, they need to put a stop to it. It's not fair to the respective organizations. It's not fair to the fans. You're coming in with expectation of receiving a good product, not knowing that the product is faulty. It's dead in the box, like on the shelf. So yeah, they need to do something about that. It's kind of unfortunate that McDonald's down. So I don't know who the Fever's going to pick up. We don't have any picks in the draft until the number 10th pick, something like that. But that's not. We're gonna have to be very strategic with who we bring in. Now, obviously, there's a lot of free agents out there. So as far as who wants to come in and actually play for the Fever, and kind of weed out the people who wants to come in and just receive a check, because that's not going to work. You have to want to play with our core three people, Caitlin, Aaliyah, and Kelsey. I'll even throw Lexi in there as a fourth. But for the most part, it's, we got to pick up someone for that backup point guard position. And now we don't have McDonald. So, like I said, it's unfortunate. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.